Hello, how you doing? It's Wooly. Welcome back to the Hypercraft server. And yeah, let's do some work on the village. I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to mark out a road and any possible branches on it, and then I will build along that area. But I'm only going to do it a road at a. I'll only mark out one road at a time because I don't want to fall into kind of laying out either a grid or roads with not enough space to build buildings between them. So I'll do like a road and then put buildings on either side, but I'll allow gaps to take roads off in other directions. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I think the very first road we're going to do is probably. Hey, Ben. Ben. Probably maybe down in this direction, although there's some challenging terrain. So I tell you what, maybe we will do one kind of over this way. Um, we could just follow this diagonal line onwards. But no, I kind of want people to have to traverse the city. So city, oh wow, we are getting grand. So maybe one down there. Uh, and of course, I need to actually design the road itself and figure out what it's going to look like. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run along with some torches and kind of bring it down. Some of this is going to get, some of that's going to get filled in. That could actually be a pond. That was a bit big. Hey, no, no. And you go to your room. So yeah, maybe come along here and yeah, that's too big for a pond. I don't want too many massive open spaces. There might be one or two, but let's not start by putting massive open spaces in here because I'll never stop doing it. Maybe we can kind of go down to the river. Actually, you know what? We need a shallow slope to get to the river. Sort of maybe along here. Otherwise, I don't. I think it would be better for this hillside to be kind of have a road along the top, along here, and kind of have buildings on it. Yeah, I think that can be a thing. So yeah, kind of a wiggly one. Maybe have a road going off in that direction as well. But this is the road I'm going to work on. So yes, around here, trying not to do straight roads. Trying not to do straight roads. Although, yeah, they're going to kind of be a bit straight in places. So let's see. I have not too much in the way of materials, but let's see what I can figure out for road design. Something not too complicated. Not too complicated. So yeah, pick would be better in that area. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. So let's take a section around maybe here. And we'll make it, let's see, 3 blocks wide or 5 blocks wide. I think main road should be 5 blocks wide, but we will have some 3 block wide ones. And we'll maybe do, so we could do that, which is pretty basic. We could maybe, could we kind of put a drain? So you see, it's a shame that water takes a whole block up. Otherwise, we could kind of do like a drain down the middle of the street, which was a thing in olden days. Could do that. Have water in the middle of the road. I kind of want to maybe. Thank you, grass. Do that. I don't know. Block be gone. Okay. Yeah, that could be a thing. That could be a thing. I like it. I like it. We're not doing anything crazy with stairs or anything, so taking this round corners and up, although diagonal lines, it's going to be a bit funny with the water. I might have to forgo the water on diagonal lines because otherwise it's either going to be sort of like water like this or water kind of zigzagging like that, and that's going to end up taking a lot of room up, but I will have to experiment with that. So yeah, I am going to build out this road as I've shown it. What am I saying? I'm going to build this road along here to the top of that hillside, and in this style with the water, and I'll come back to you when I have something to show you. See you in a moment. So I started building, and I had a little realization. And I'm going to try and not show you something that I built. That road there is 5 blocks wide. So 1, 2, water, 1, 2. So if we come over here, now imagine here we've got our stone and then our, well, whatever, a cobble there, water there. So here's a water block. If you look up, we've got clear sky, and then we go here, and that's it. So you're going to get 1 block gap, assuming even here, stone, cobble, water, yeah. So there's only going to be 1 block of sky visible. Now, I know I want it to be cramped, but that effect was kind of what I had in mind for side streets, or when they weren't actually just kind of touching like this, was 1 block of sky. So I need it to be wider. Also, this doesn't feel like a path. It feels like a sewer, and to a certain extent, roads in olden days were open sewers. But they were also functioning roads, so it doesn't feel like you could drive a cart down here, that's for sure. So I've decided to widen it up, and widen it up by quite a significant amount. Now, sorry, itchy nose. If you look at this, okay, so our building is here, okay, and the first 2 blocks are taken over by the successive overhangs, and this will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of sky above. Now, I personally think that's a bit too much, so I'm just going to try something out. We're going to take this back out. I'm going to see how it looks with... you know what? I'm an idiot. I just realised something. I was going to put a slab and then a stair. Sorry, a stair. But if you put a stair, that's not a thing, is it? Although, wow, that was quick. Bye, Ruby. Yeah. I mean, if we can bring it down to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, then what we're going to get is 3 blocks of sky above the street, and that seems enough to be not claustrophobic. Well, claustrophobic, but yeah, in a way I want. I guess we'll just have to go with. I wanted to use the stair to kind of widen this by half a block and this by half a block, but obviously it doesn't work. So yeah, I think we'll have to go with that. So it'll be. Oh, just put it over the top like this. Ooh, that's interesting. Nope. I'm me. Me. Sorry, I had a line from an old TV program going through my head when I typed that. Yeah, so this is what we're going to go for. I also designed the yeah, I'll do the water down the middle. The diagonal roads, they're going to be too wide. They're either going to be too wide or too narrow because that's just the way it works with diagonal roads in Minecraft. So yeah, anyway, enough digression. I will get on and finish that job off. You know, they've certainly done a good job at making the game harder. I just can't help but think there might be better ways of doing it than spamming zombie apocalypse at you at the slightest provocation. Anyway, a full ice cube. Yeah, let's see how much this will get me. So much fun. Look at that. Full harvest. Awesome pie. Very, very happy. Happy, happy, happy. And I suspect that block is kind of. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh, it's from there. I was wondering where that was. I thought maybe there was a ghost block. Yep, got it. Nice. I do suspect I'm missing a couple of blocks because of this odd number here, but maybe some got that thing where mine's on the client side but not on the server. But that is... Oh, I did actually want some of that. Let's grab a bit. That is amazing. Ha ha ha. Anyway, yeah, so I did more work on the road, and let's have a look. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. That's what it's looking like. So let's hop down there into the crazy mobbage that I've been dealing with. I think what I'm probably gonna do, let's try this. Yeah, it does a kind of an overlap then, doesn't it? Don't quite like that. Let's try this. Not that. This. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. But I think I'll make them apart from those, I think I'll make them saucers. So, not you. Thank you. And so, yeah, in fact, let's do that. How does it fall down here? It could be a bit closer. Oh, no, 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 you... No! Fortunately, That doesn't look like too much damage to me. What a sod. No, not that. That. Okay, yeah, I think it can still be a bit closer. There we go. Like that. Nice. Go away. And then along here, we're going to do saucers. Boom. Oh. All the way to the end there. Go away. Oh, come on. And we'll just block this off temporarily. And bong, 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 bong. Beautiful. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. So that is the road. Now, I haven't really put any branches on apart from at the end here because it's kind of obvious point for a T-junction here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out some buildings just by putting the footprints down. Well, not even the not even the footprints. By putting the just the corners in. So we're going to grab a bit of this, and I'm going to vary it. As I said, I had an amazing comment, really detailed comment from the Nerl, who is pretty good at, you know, really constructive comments, and he does YouTube, and yeah, really like kind of lots of ideas in there for me to do with the buildings and how to stop them being too uniform. So I will be exploring some of these, but for the moment, let's do one kind of here, maybe, well, square would be nice. So maybe have a building here, and then we're going to want really close together. Some of them even like just straight on touching, like that. I don't want to just alternate them every other building. Go away, because that will look obvious. But yeah, so maybe we'll see. We'll see how we can make this look. So it's just like, actually, you know what I need to do? I need to make some of these start one block in. That's going to make it really small though. So we'll maybe make it, give a bit of a bonus space at the back there. And some of these are quite small. I mean, that's tiny. That's a tiny little place. But yeah, let's roll with it, see how it works out. Maybe the next one, this one, slightly bigger. Yeah, it's dark oak. Yeah, slightly bigger, he says, and then makes it quite small. And put that. So this one is, hello. I see you down there. You're not tracking me? Die and die. Awesome. Right, so we could do that, and then maybe, although we've got this terrain here, but maybe we could have a road out, kind of coming out from this point here. If we grab our diamond on a stick and just some of those, and just have like a really small road coming out, and this will be our 5 wide, sorry. So like that. So we'll have a road there, and then want to cram somehow maybe a diagonal building. Could be a thing. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but could maybe try and make a diagonal building along here. Or a building with a diagonal wall. That's probably more, yeah, more likely to be a thing. So have it come maybe out here. That could be maybe an important building. Make it quite large, like I don't know, a shop or a post office or something like that. Yeah, and then have a road coming out along here, although it's at a kind of a tricky place to have it. So 1, 2, 3. That'd be interesting. It'd be quite interesting to try and join those up. Yeah. And maybe here. I see you. Cousin or not, you're still gonna die. Boom. And maybe like that. Now I crammed all of those together, so maybe have a bit of a gap on this one. Maybe the next one out of dark oak. No. Why for you place in a strange manner? In fact, this one maybe we can have quite a long building. That's not going to work. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we could have one long building, but kind of sectioned from the front. It's obvious that it's like multiple properties. That is not going to work. That's not going to work. Oh, we can have a long one on the end. So that's a thing we can do there. It would be nice if we could walk across here without falling in, but short of putting lily pads over it, there's not really anything you can do about that in vanilla. But yes. Okay, so again, we're going to want a diagonal walled building here, unless we make a little open space here. No. Need to fill all of this in. Hello. Well, anyway, yeah, I think to stop this video dragging too much, I think I will work on this a bit more and get some buildings put up. There's definitely going to be a road over here in front of these houses. I don't know, this area is probably quite large to just fill with houses. We're going to have a road along here and along here, so this is kind of an enclosed area. Might need a road into the middle of it, but maybe once it's had houses all the way around the inside of the ring, it will fill in quite nicely. Okay, right, I will try and make some progress. See you in a bit. Okay, so let's have a look at the progress I made. It's, I think, looking pretty good from this angle. You'll notice some variation in the colours on the roofs, and this was one of the suggestions I mentioned earlier, that bordering the roofs would be a good idea. I think it works pretty well. Not sure. Tell me what you guys think. I've done a slightly different style of roof here. Kind of hard to tell with the way that Minecraft renders, but just to change it up, we've got this square house. And yes, let's have a look at the problem, as it were. I think, I'm not sure if this is too wide, basically. This road here, which, what's going on? yeah, so in order to get the 3 block wide gap between the roofs, I don't know, it just seems a bit wide. I do think I can't have any houses set back from the road because that really kind of increases the airiness of the place. It's not it's not so bad, I guess. Now this house, I've just brought the front of the house out from it was actually set 1 block back, and that kind of helps. And I know that once the fact that we've got open fields at the end of the view also opens the feeling out a lot. But yeah, I'm not sure if this is too wide, basically. I do think that this road running down to the river, once it finally makes its way down to the edge of the river, is probably going to be pretty much the only road that is this wide. Maybe we'll put a dock down on the river or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll move my nether portal to the other end, but then I don't know. People are just going to walk along this road and never get lost in the little roads. I don't know. I'm perfectly prepared to lose. I don't really want to lose the water in the middle of the road, but I am prepared to lose that and narrow this by 1 block, or maybe even 2, and just have all the roads 5 blocks wide, giving you the single block of sky between the roofs. But I could narrow this road by 1 block, bring all the fronts of maybe this side over by 1, and that would, I'd have to drastically remodel these buildings here. And in fact, that one is probably going to have to come forward. I'm not entirely certain. But yeah, that's the thing. And what I'm going to do, I think, is I think I'm going to put another road in somewhere. Maybe this one, but well, I've got this road here. But in order to kind of make it a reality, I'm going to end up having to build this corner-shaped building, which I don't particularly want to do at the moment. I could put this, again, we're looking at that corner building, so it's going to be quite a few additional buildings in order to try find out what the 5 wide road feels like in comparison to this one. Yeah, not sure. Maybe that's best for next episode before we go over long. One thing I'm going to do, so another suggestion was to mix things up with wool. And I decided, I've not got much wool. I just decided, what would it look like if I just made the bottom story of this building out of wool? I don't think it works particularly well with the bottom story as wool and the top story as snow. Maybe if it was all wool. I'm thinking what I might actually do is no, take this, let's take this wall out for a sec, and let's grab just a sec, go away. Let's grab our stuff and we'll put snow back in here, and I think we'll maybe have a little window in the middle of this one, and maybe we'll just have, say, a wall there, and it's almost like a patch job, if you understand what I mean. Like the there's been some damage and it's just been badly repaired by the owner of the building, maybe, rather than getting a true craftsman to come out and repair it. Maybe looks a bit funny in the corner there, in the middle there, so maybe we can put it there like that, and we can just kind of scatter a few of those kind of random wool blocks around on certain buildings. Yeah, so say this is a building where the owner is not particularly great at keeping it in good nick, so you're going to get those sort of, maybe one there. that sort of stuff going on. And also I want to go round and hello, come on, inventory, respond. We can put some of this kind of going on. And what I'll probably do is grab some string to stop the vines growing anywhere other than where I put them. And I don't want a lot. And maybe only on kind of unseen faces. Maybe he presents a respectable face to the street, and it's only if you go round the corner that you see that, basically he's not quite as neat and tidy as he would like his neighbours to believe. Although his neighbours are probably the first to know that, so need another bit of snow. So yeah, basically that's kind of something we can do there. Still need to put stairs on these guys. Like that. And there we go. No. Oh, no. And I put completely different type of stair in. There we go. Right, okay. So yeah, I'm going to hold off building a smaller size road until next episode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a few minutes doing some of these decorative touches. Need some stone in there. Haven't got any. And I will give you a quick look-see once I've finished that, or, done a bit of it, put the glass in and things like that. Anyway, see you in a second. Okay, so I've done a little bit of detailing. Let's hop down there and have a look-see. And yeah, mostly on this house because I've decided he's the street scruff. But I think it does make a big difference to have all these random bits of gubbins and, just a little bit of individualizing, even though in places I've done the same. Runny bug. The same thing on multiple houses, but I've got the stone. Awesome. But yeah, I would like your opinion on this again. I'm not sure if we'll do this next episode, but we possibly will be spending quite a few episodes. Well, probably quite a lot of episodes on this. So I want to know what your opinion on that is. How fast do you want me to take this? Do you want me to take my time? I mean, I'm not much of a builder, and I'm kind of, yeah, I don't know. Not entirely sure how to handle a project of such vast size. I could just beaver away and get absolutely tons done, although not very detailed off camera. Put 6 or 7 houses up an episode. We put 4 up today. But and built a road as well. But yeah, next episode, I think if we do the village, we'll work on a new road which is much narrower. So possibly this road, possibly this road, or an entirely new and different road. I heard you. So yeah, we'll be able to see what it looks like with a much narrower road and make a decision on this based upon that information. But that is all the time I have in this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care of yourselves.